On July 5, 2025, FC Bayern Munich were knocked out of the Club World Cup. A result that didn't just disappoint.
And you feel powerless, but the idea for the group and for us is always to gain strength out of it.
It raised questions, because this team was supposed to dominate again. And yet, they were out, too early, too easy, because on the other side was PSG. A team coached by Luis Enrique. More fluid, more precise, more in control. And in that moment Vincent Kompany knew, this shouldn't happen again. This game was the turning point for Vincent Kompany.
The answers will come, but not everything within the minute now. My name is Vincent Kompany. I'm a coach working hard to develop the players and to win games.
But what did Kompany change tactically to make Bayern so dominant? Let's go back to the start of the season. FC Bayern isn't just unbeaten. They won all their games. And there's a reason for that. Watch this. Harry Kane drops deep into midfield. Suddenly, everything shifts. The number 10, Gnabry, is playing as a center-back. The right-back moves into the center-forward position. And within seconds, Bayern looked completely different. Because in this system, positions don't matter anymore. Space does. But what if I tell you that this idea isn't new? PSG were already doing something very similar last season. Ousmane Dembélé often played as a false nine, dropping deep, almost like Harry Kane. But there's one key difference. A difference that changes everything. At PSG only one striker drops, which means the defensive line can stay compact. They can still hold a back three and stay stable, but at FC Bayern it's not just one. Kane and Serge Gnabry run into the space in midfield, and that's where the problem begins. Because now, both center-backs are forced to react, step out, or lose control of the space. And the moment they follow, a huge gap opens up in the defensive line, right where Bayern wanted. Everything was working. Bayern were dominating. Winning games, controlling everything. Their situation looked perfect, but then came the game against Arsenal. The clash of Europe's best teams. And suddenly, things changed. Bayern lost. And for the first time, questions came back. And just like that, the control was gone. The system started to show weaknesses. But this time, Kompany reacted. He adjusted, he changed key details.
The moment come to my line, play to him, I got.
And those small changes are exactly what brought Bayern back on track. So what did Kompany change? Bayern became exposed, especially in wide areas. The fullbacks pushed high, the structure stretched, and suddenly, counter-attacks became dangerous, so Kompany adjusted. Now, during the build-up Bayern often form a back three. At first, a fullback drops deeper, creating more width in the first line, more control, more security. But once Bayern move forward, the structure shifts again. Now, a midfielder drops into the back line, and the fullback is free to push higher. Join the attack, and just like that, the entire system becomes more stable. But that was only the first step, because the real difference came after winning the ball. Watch this, against Madrid. Both goals start the same way. Ball win in midfield, and then, no hesitation. One pass, straight forward, into depth. Because in that moment, the opponent is disorganized. And Bayern punish it instantly, fast, direct, vertical. But there's one more detail. And it's easy to miss, the runs from the wings. Look at this movement against Atalanta. Lennart Karl starts inside, then runs wide. Not outside to inside, but inside to outside, and that changes everything. Because he pulls a defender out of the center, which opens space right where Bayern want to attack. And against deep defensive lines, that's the difference. Small movement, massive impact. And the results speak for themselves. Bayern broke the Bundesliga scoring record. 105 goals after 29 games. And even if they are leading by 5 goals, they keep going. Because that's Kompany's idea. Control the game, but never stop attacking. And that's what makes this system so dangerous. One movement creates space, another player fills it. Not where you expect, but where it hurts the most. And that's why Bayern are so hard to defend. Because it's not about positions, it's about space. And right now they're mastering it. But the real test is coming. The Champions League. And now, there's one matchup everyone was waiting for. Bayern against PSG, a rematch. A team Bayern already beat earlier in the season. But also the team that exposed them. The team that forced them to evolve. And this time it's not just another game. This match will be the response.